This is like a scene from Independence Day with Jeff Goldblum saying the aliens are here and your whole plan is broken and you need a new plan, right? That is what the scene was like that morning, with Ben Warner in the Jeff Goldblum role. And then the next morning, when there was this kind of the Jeff Goldblum scene with Ben explaining things, the whole thing just seemed like a kind of out-of-control movie. And in retrospect, it's clear that we should have acted earlier, but at the time, we just didn't. You have, that Spider-Man meme with Spider-Man, both the Spider-Mans pointing at each other, but it's like that, but with everybody. So you have Hancock pointing at the permanent secretary, and you have the permanent secretary pointing at Hancock, and they're both pointing at the cabinet office. The cabinet office is pointing back at them, and all the different Spider-Mans are all pointing at each other, saying you're responsible. And the problem is, everyone's right and everyone's unhappy. Everyone kind of has a point about it, but it's not clear. We've got big problems coming. The cabinet office is terrifying. No plans, totally behind the pace. We must announce today, not next week. If you feel ill with cold or flu, stay home. Some around the system want to delay because they haven't done the work. We must force the pace. I've come through here to the, Helen McNamara said, I've come through here to the Prime Minister's office to tell you all, quote, I think we are absolutely I think this country is heading for a disaster. I think we're going to kill thousands of people. As soon as I've been told this, I've come through to see you. It seems from the conversation that you're having that that's correct. And then to add to it sounds so surreal it couldn't possibly be true. That day, the Times had run a huge story about the Prime Minister and his girlfriend and their dog. And the Prime Minister's girlfriend was going completely crackers about this story and demanding that the press office deal with that. So we had this sort of completely insane situation in which part of the building was saying, are we going to bomb Iraq? Part of the building was arguing about whether or not we're going to do quarantine or not do quarantine. The Prime Minister has his girlfriend going crackers about something completely trivial.